I love to read. It is one of my absolute favorite things to do. And so I got curious to find out just how much I actually read in a week. So, right now, I am currently reading Betting on You by Lynn Painter. I've been talking about this book for so long. Literally, I remember since my December reset, that was like when I mentioned this book, but it didn't come out until like recently. And I couldn't get my hands on it. Like, if you are an ebook reader, you know how hard it is to like get books to actually read, unless they're like very popular. But I managed to get my hands on it, and I started reading it yesterday, and I'm in chapter 33. So I'm just going to sit down here and see if I can actually finish it. How do I like it so far? When I started reading it, I wasn't getting into it. Like, I'm not sure I liked it. Right now, I kind of really like it. Anyways, I don't think it's going to be a 5-star read. Probably like a 4-star, something like that. I still prefer better than the movies, but let me finish it first. I may change my mind. Also, in case you are wondering, time is 10:01. We're going to taste it. I think I should eat first. First bite. Guys, it's getting to the climax. The climax is my favorite part. I'm actually understanding the title now. Like, I get why it's called Betting on You. I'm reading the last chapter. I'm actually so excited. You guys, I'm done. I'm done. It was actually a good book. I liked everything about it. I liked the characters. I liked the plot line. I liked everything, but it just didn't hit for me. Like, I don't know. It was actually a really nice book. It was really nice for like a no spice romance. To think of it, I've actually read a lot of Lane Painter's book. I've read Better Than Movies. I've read The Do Over. I've read Accidentally Amy, Mr. Wrong Number, then Betting on You. She's like one of my favorite authors. Anyways, I just finished a 333 page 4-star book. Would recommend you read it. Now I'm going to go and watch film. That's all for Monday. I'll probably read in the night, but if I don't, then I'll continue reading tomorrow. Yeah. Hi guys. So yesterday, after I finished Betting on You by Lynn Painter, I was thinking about it. I was wondering, like, I always like Lynn Painter books, so like, why couldn't I give it a 5-star? Then I like figured it out, and it was because the main character dude, like the MMC in the book, he didn't really talk about him. Like, his parents were also going through divorce, but the book mainly just focused on the girl's issues, and they never really spoke about the dude's issues, like his sickness and his own family. So it kind of felt incomplete. I think that's why I didn't give it 5 stars. Anyways, it's another day. It's Tuesday today. Weather is cold. Today we are going to start a new book. We are reading. I can't believe I'm finally reading The Cruel Prince. Everybody has been shouting about it. The Cruel Prince, The Queen of Nothing. There's the second book. I don't really remember. I don't know the titles, but I finally downloaded The Cruel Prince. It is fantasy, very popular by Holly Black. I started reading, I'm like chapter 7. It is different from any other fantasy that I've read. Usually, fantasy books that I read usually involves like one weird creature, then one human being. So the human being is the girl, obviously, because it's mostly the girl. But usually in most fantasy, it's like maybe a fairy or an elf, and they come to the human world to take the girl, like kidnap, or like to take the girl to marry for like union between the two worlds. This one is very different, but I'm still like reading. I don't know how I feel about it yet. But it's interesting. There's nothing that has like blown my mind so far. But I'm going to keep reading and see where I can get to. Time is currently 10:17 and we're going to start. So you guys, I was just reading, like I was inside, literally on my bed, still reading Crow Prince, and I just like got to this part where the girl is like buying tampons, and it just occurred to me like out of all the fairy books that I have read, where they be kidnapping human girls and taking them to the fey world, no one ever taught about menstruation. Like no one ever says if fairies get menstruation. Apparently, according to the Crow Prince, they do, but it's like once a year or sometimes even less frequently like that. Which is so bloody cool. Like, imagine if I should get my period once a year. I would be so freaking happy. What was that? Hello. I'm cooking, so if you're hearing anything, that's probably why. Still reading the Crow Prince, page 100, chapter 14. Chapters are very long. There are literally only 30 chapters in the book. But so far, it feels like nothing has happened, but so much has happened. But yet nothing has happened. It is so different from other fantasy books that I've read that I'm used to. So I'm going to read while I'm like cooking. Yeah, that is what I'm going to say. Chapter 14. The two other members of Dane's spy troop also have code names. There is the lean, handsome fairy that looks at this part human who winks and tells me to call him the ghost. Can't lie, it's a pretty good book. Hi guys, good morning. It's Thursday today. Try not to mind my hair. I am currently in the process of taking out my cornrows. Anyways, I also have this huge pimple on my face. That aside, today is Thursday. You're probably wondering what happened on Wednesday. Where is Wednesday? Wednesday has disappeared. I didn't really read on Wednesday. I read literally one chapter on Wednesday. Because usually when I'm like on my reading streak and I keep reading book after book after book, I get kind of burnt out, and if I keep reading after that, then I will start to hate reading. So usually when I'm like reading a lot of books at the same time, I like to take like a day or 2 day break between it, so I don't get tired of reading, and just remind myself that even though I have reading goals and even though I want to achieve my goals, reading is still a hobby and I should really treat it like a hobby. So I didn't really read on Wednesday yesterday. Yeah, so I downloaded the second book in the Crow Prince series, which is I'm waiting till I finish the entire series before I rate each book. So yeah, I don't have ratings here, but it was really nice. I really love the characters in the series. They are so human. Like, is it human or humane? They just feel like actual people. They are not really good people, but they're not really bad people. Everybody's like selfish. Everybody just wants what will benefit them, like actual human beings. I relate so much with the main character. It's crazy. Her name is Jude. Jude something, I don't know her surname. Basically, she's human and she was taken from a human world as a child into the fairy land, and now she has to like adapt. And while adapting, she's like being belittled by the fact that she's human and she'll always be human, but she so much craves power. And I relate because I also want power. Like, if I was her, I would literally do everything she did. Okay, we're going out to write something, and I took the book with me because I'm almost done. Hello. Can I review? Are you ready? Are you ready? This is my preparation for my locks journey. Lock journey, whatever. I'm thinking of locking my hair. Anyways, I started The Queen of Nothing yesterday when I was sitting down here reading. It was really good. I'm not done with it. I'm like chapter 20. I don't feel like reading right now because there's heat. I don't know if it's just me, but when there's heat, I cannot read because my brain is hot. Anyways, I'm going to go and eat, watch Rick and Morty because I'm still watching it. Then I'll probably read at night or during the evening. See you. Bye. Guess who just woke up from? I mean, how long did I sleep?
30 minutes.
Oh God.
But
Oh God, I'm so tired. Anyways, guess what I'm about to do?
read.
Obviously, I'm going to continue reading my book. One thing I hate the most is murders that require no efforts. How can you be bad? Like, you are fine, you are bad, you have power, you are bad to the extent that you've killed so many people, and all it takes to kill you is chicken. Just choke you. What am I watching this for? It takes effort. You just it's beautiful.
Just bad. That film is not.
Please don't remind me. It's not film. I hate when villains just die. Like, wow, it was that easy. All your mouths. What are you making mouths?
Why not just carry knife and choke the person now? Seriously.
I should be reading. See me talking. Me. And I know it's you.
Yeah.
Who took pictures of these people?
Yeah, like.
Dum, I am dumb. I will slap you.
The hell of a noise.
The book is not entering my head. Like, I'm not understanding. Apparently, I cannot read when other people are around and talking to the type of person. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday today. Today is the last day of this week. It's the last day, Sha. I'm not filming tomorrow. I'm tired. Also, I don't plan to eat tomorrow. Basically, I'm still going to eat today, but since it's in the morning, I realized that, you know what, since I don't always look half as bad in the morning as I do either during the day, let me just reflect on how this, God, English is so hard. So far, this week, I have read 4 books. I have read a total of these pages, and then I'm going to calculate when I'm editing. But basically, I've read this amount of pages, and it's actually crazy. I think that is like the average that I read in a week. So, in case you guys were wondering how much I realistically read in a week, I read about 3 to 5 books in a week. Honestly, I feel like it's mostly because I don't have any other thing to do than to read and watch movies. Like if I was in school, obviously I would not be reading 4 books a week because that's crazy. Okay, yeah, I said I wanted to rate the books. First book I read was Betting on You by Lynn Painter. I rated this a 4 stars because I felt like a part of the story was missing. The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, which is the first book in the Folk of Air series. Really good book. It is a faith fantasy. Focuses a lot more on the political aspects and just human characteristics. Basically, the main character just felt very human. I already mentioned, but she just felt very human, very selfish. They didn't try. I liked that Holly Black didn't really try to make our main character this perfect human being that is always doing the right thing, never makes mistakes. She's so powerful, she's so blah blah blah, she's human, but she gets powers like in Akota and other fantasy books that I've read. This one is very different. Anyways, really like this one, so I'm giving the Cruel Prince 5 stars. Next one, we have The Wicked King. I think The Wicked King was also giving 5 stars because the plot twist in this book was so crazy. In my opinion, The Wicked King was the most political of them all. Then this one, I'm not done with The Queen of Nothing, but I'll put my rating up if I finish it before I finish editing this video. Anyways, I'm going to finish it. I'm in chapter 21. This dude has a thing. He's so weird.